Hey everyone, Ingrid here from wellness2go.ca, and I want to talk a little bit about self-healing, because the happy mindset, New Year's resolutions, manifesting, there's a aspect of it that's dealing with our self-healing, your self-healing, my self-healing. Self-healing is very, very important as we move forward. So there's a quote in my book from Mary Mann Morrissey. Even though you may want to move forward in your life, you may have one foot on the brakes. In order to be free, we must learn to let go. Release the hurt, release the fear, refuse to entertain your old pain. The energy it takes to hang on to the past is holding you back from a new life. What is it you would let go of today? What is it that you would let go of today? We're talking about manifesting. And previously I was talking about the fact that possibly you're stuck. What would you want to let go of that would help you to feel unstuck, that would help you to feel that you're ready to actually bring something new into your life? New habits, new thinking, new behaviors, right? So that's one from the standpoint of, take your foot off the brakes and allow the flow of new life to come in. The other one is to think in terms of, there are two wolves. So it's a Cherokee fable based on two wolves, and it's focused on the inner struggle, the inner fight that we have. So we're either feeding our fears, or we're feeding the possibility and the possibility of what we would like the outcome to be. We either get stuck in the past, or we start to move forward in the present. We can't step into the future, because by the time the future shows up, it's going to be our present, right? But we can keep ourselves very much stuck in things that already happened. Like sometimes we become pretty good at what we hope for. So we daydream, and I think daydreaming is fantastic. But to go too far into the future is not going to help you deal with the details of what you're thinking about right now. What are those misalignments? If you're feeding the thing that is not going to, if you're feeding the thing that's the past, and it's not what you would like to show up right now in your present moment, then you need to stop. You need to stop feeding that. You need to get your feet off the brakes, because you're holding on to that, and you don't want to let go of the past because you identify with the past, you identify with your story, you identify with your struggle. Right now we've been watching Yellowstone, really good series on Prime, and the characters, we keep talking about how much they identify with their struggle. Like, it's a great story, but they're so caught in what it means to be a cowboy, and all the struggles that you have to go through as a cowboy, and from a story standpoint, yeah, but in real life, when it's time for you to move, my two words, ease and effortless. Ease and effortless. If it doesn't feel easy and you keep holding on to the thing that's creating the pain, I'm going to say you need to let go. Yes, it probably won't be easy, but at some point, once you let go, it is going to start to feel a lot less painful, at least, right? A lot less effort to hold on to the story that you want to make sure everybody knows that you've been through this and you've been through that. Like, I do not walk around preaching how much pain I went through as a single mom, as a divorcee, it's part of my story. But do I identify with it? No. So you want to get to a place or a point in your life where it's part of your story, but you don't need to hold on to it. You don't need to, everything that happens in your life is based on the fact that this is the story that you identify with. Anyways, that, I don't want to get into a little rant about that, but the thing is that at some point, the healing, the self-healing that I'm talking about is based on you having the ability to let go. Within that ability to let go, then you give yourself the opportunity to manifest something better. You give yourself the opportunity to be able to not have that inner conflict, that inner struggle between the two wolves, and you choose one. Choose one. And I'm hoping that you're going to choose the one that brings you the most amount of happiness and enjoyment in your life to come. I'll talk to you soon. Ingrid here from wellness2go.ca, and yay!